during the mission 54, we having a discussion about the propellant production in Mars. And today, November 6th, we having a discussion with Davi Souza about the kilopower and new energy systems in Mars. And okay, Davi, please, you are welcome to share your thoughts about the propellant production in Mars.
Okay, thanks again, Professor Julio. This is a continual presentation about, as I presented before, the greenhouse that will be available in other video, and continuing here related to a specific topic of propellant production in Mars. I'm bringing the kilopower and the new energy systems related to the kilopower or kilopower reactor using Stirling technology, Krusty. We have a technology that was designed to be safe, long-lasting, reliable, scalable, and energy efficient. And just to have an idea, in 12, oh my God, I'm not remember how to mention.
2017.
2017. So the NASA tested generated about of 100 watts of electricity with this technology. And interesting to mention that it can be this technology can be scaled to 10 kilowatts and even megawatts. So if we consider this technology will be really useful for the to generate energy in situ of Mars on the Mars surface and provide the necessary energy for the whole habitat. So we can consider these technologies, the kilopower technology to provide this energy and this energy supply. And just to have an idea, it's a nuclear power technology that use titanium radiator, also a sodium heat pipes, and some Stirling converters, and a uranium core that will transform this nuclear term energy into electrical energy. And also to bring here some alternative biorocket fuel and biopropellant technologies. As I presented in the presentation about the greenhouse, I mentioned about the many usabilities of algae cultivation. And so not only algae, but I bring here the bacteria too. But we have some microorganisms that are useful to produce fuel for energetic systems and also rockets. So this first one that I bring here is our research published on ICS synthetic biology that presented an engineered version of this bacteria called E. coli, and that is also useful to produce some medicines too. That is capable to produce pinene. The pinene is a hydrocarbon that produced by trees that could be potentially replaced by high energy fuels such as the GP10. So this fuel is mostly used in many jet engines and rockets. And the pinene, just to have an idea, produce 32 milligrams of fuel per liters of glucose that is that feeds these bacteria. So this was I bring it from this reference 8. I'll be presenting when I finish the presentation. And the other solution about the energetic systems that I bring here, some alternative systems, technologies, is the in situ propellant production. We also have the genetical engineered organism to efficiently convert the abundant CO2 in the Martian atmosphere into liquid hydrocarbons, suitable for rocket propulsion and other energy needs on Mars. So this is an approach using algae biofilms to consume this atmospheric CO2 and the sunlight with minimal water resource. So this also is an interesting solution for propellant production. And I would like to just to show you this video Just it's 10 minutes video, but I will be passing really quick. Oh my, just a moment. Okay. That was Professor Julio, if you could confirm if you can, and if you can hear the video. Okay, if you can hear well, I will be starting right now.
Harbon and its inspiration. Harbon rocket is a fully reusable rocket, so we're developing and designing the first fully reusable rocket here in the Philippines. We're the first aerospace rocket startup company here in the Philippines. So Harbon is basically a launch payload system, launch vehicle, where we will be using biofuel from sources like RJ to power the entire rocket. So Harbon is basically made out of stainless steel. Why? Because we're trying to make it reusable. We're also trying to make it durable as possible because of the re-entry heat in the atmosphere.
All right. So why feel the need to come up with this? Because Philippines is not really known for its space programs. Yeah. But what is the main goal, of course, for Harbon?
Our ultimate goal as a company, as a startup, is to basically send Filipinos in space in the near future and to open space to third world countries and to startups. The main problem here in the Philippines is that, yes, before we don't have our own agency. Now we have through the Philippine Space Act, now the Philippine Space Agency, or PhilSat. And I guess it is now the time to have this kind of initiatives, not just the government, but also in the private sector, because having this kind of initiative will basically we're cultivating RJ, we're absorbing other.
Okay, just a moment.
Blooms from Manila water systems, so waterways, and from that we will be extracting the oil, basically kerosene, and through anaerobic digestion, we're planning to get methane from it. Because we're planning to use liquid oxygen and liquid methane for our Harbon rockets, because it is abundant in space, also in other celestial bodies.
Is it sustainable?
Yes, it is sustainable, and the carbon emissions are lesser compared to traditional fuels that we have nowadays in the space industry.
Right. As you guys are still breaking through the barriers.
So I just presented this video to have an idea that it's possible to produce sustainable rocket fuel, and I think this is the future. NASA, this reference 9 is from NASA, and they are also looking for this kind of solutions for propellant production, not only for propellant production, but also to generate energy in situ of Mars. And related to recharging electrical rockets, I bring here this solution, also proposed by NASA, is the ion propulsion that is faster and cheaper technology. And it's basically the ion thruster, the ion that provides the impulse of the rocket, ionize the propellant by adding or remove electrons by this approach here using electron bombardment to produce the ions. As you can see here, we have the rocket, an example of a rocket using ion propulsion. And just to give you an idea of this kind of usability, just a comparison of chemical and electric rockets. And just to present the picture here, we have the first phase that start of when the rocket is going out of the atmosphere. We have the thrust, that when we are use the chemical propellant is really high, just to give the inertia for the rocket. And we have a low speed, and also the tank are full. In both approach, we have a full tank, okay? But different from the chemical rocket, the electric rocket have a low thrust. So this thrust, when the rocket starts to do this electron bombardment, and also if the rocket are already in space, in deep space, it's more useful to produce the inertia. So in the middle point of this travel, the tank of the chemical rocket is almost empty. It has a high speed, but no thrust. And also, when we consider the electric rocket, the ion propulsion, we have a tank with 2/3 full, and also with a high speed. It's become really high, this speed, and the thrust the thrust still remain in space. But if we are considering that we have no gravity or no action to make this rocket stop, so the speed will increase. And in the end of the space travel, we have a chemical rocket with 0 thrust, also the same speed, and also the tank is empty. But with the ion rocket, ion propulsion, we have also an amount of fuel, and we have a very high speed, no matter if the thrust is low, but the speed also keep increasing, because we are having action in space. So this was my considerations. These are my reference of the greenhouse presentation, and also related to propellant production. And thank you very much. I'm open to questions. I'm open for discussion. If my crewmates have any comments, I'm open here. And for those who are watching this video later on YouTube channel of Habitat Marte, you can enter in contact with me by